Welcome to this week's Chumbi Wong Dong, and we're carrying on with the home training videos. In the very first video, I gave you an alternative way to practice your forms. You might be in a situation where even that much movement that we did in the first video is difficult. So we're going to go back to the 3 basic Hyungs, but you could apply this method of training to any form, any level. Basically, we're going to take the elements of the first 3 forms, the blocking, punching and kicking, and do them into drills, sets that you could do more in a sort of workout, but you're still getting in your reps and still practicing the ideas behind the forms. So again, I'll give you 3 examples. You could interchange these for all the forms. So let's get started. You start in Chumbi. Go into a fighting stance, have your right leg back. What happens now is you slide out into your front stance, your Chunkle Jasa, and perform your low block, perform a twisting punch, and then a snap kick, and bring your leg back. In this video, I'm going to do 6 each side. You could do this many more reps or do it for a certain time period. But you're practicing the twisting of the waist and the reaction between the husband and wife hands moving back and forth, and the kicking in the center line, and then bringing your leg back to fighting stance. The next element now will be for form 2, Sekyung Ibu. This time we're going to twist side to side. So instead of just going front and back on the spot, we twist to the side. So you practice the turning of your head and looking, and then perform the high block. As you do this, you perform the high punch and then the side kick. Now the trick is, this is going to give your leg a good workout. Instead of bringing the leg straight back, as you put the leg down, you're already twisting to the other side. So you need to look over your shoulder first, step out into your front stance, perform your high block, twist punch and side kick. Again, in this application, I'm going to do 5 each side, but you could do many more reps. Third element now is for third form. And in this one, we're going to practice the idea of switching direction. So the idea is we take a step back from our Chumbi and perform our Yupmaki into out block. We then twist into a punch and then perform a roundhouse. Now, instead of putting the leg back where it came from or forward, we're now going to make a quarter turn, similar to the quarter turns that you do in your form. And then we do it again, going in. For this example, we're going to go round in an anti-clockwise rotation, but obviously if you started on your other side, you go around the clockwise position, and we perform front, side, back on the other side, and then face front. Again, in this example, I'm just going to do 1 rotation, go back to Chumbi, and then start on the other side. Hope you've enjoyed this different way of training your forms, and the nice thing about this is you look at the elements and you drill them over and over again in a unique way. The idea is then when you go to your higher forms that have more elements, you then take a certain part of the form and drill that a number of times, and you can add bits of the forms together and come up with your own training routine. Thank you very much for watching, and take care. Thanks.